Well, I wasn't planning on shooting a YouTube video tonight, but this is hilarious. On my way out of the house yesterday, my truck started making horrible noises and I thought I blew my rear axle or something happened, and it turns out my brakes came apart, both parking brakes, and one brake pad just sort of broke off. And then today I was driving my Buick as the backup daily driver, and as I was walking out to the parking lot, I saw that it had been puking transmission fluid all over the place. So that's great. And we're getting a roof tomorrow. Can't pull the Buick in the garage. I have bike parts everywhere. And my Dakota that I haven't driven since May, I'm doing a 5-lug swap on, and it has 3 brakes attached. So I guess it's 10 o'clock at night. Why don't we finish up the Dakota and take it for a test drive and see if everything's fine. So I actually had started filming me doing the 5-lug swap, but the mosquitoes were so bad and we didn't have any bug spray that I was getting eaten alive and basically had to totally call it because I couldn't concentrate. It was again like after 9 o'clock, so I don't even know where I'm at really. We got the brake caliper just kind of hanging out. And now we need to get the cap off. I don't even know if I have any wheel bearing grease, so I'm just gonna cross that bridge when we get to it. These brakes only have like 100 miles on them, and I could just ride with mismatched wheels and tires, but I don't really roll that way. So get this taken apart, and hopefully we can get this truck functional so that I can go to work tomorrow and take my kids to daycare and all that jazz. So good times. I have tools just sort of strewn everywhere. I bought a bag of gloves, like disposable ones. Don't know what happened to them. And yeah, so right now we got the wheel bearing cap off. We're gonna take the cotter pin out, the castle nut cap, the castle nut, outer wheel bearing, inner wheel bearing, and then I have my new cheapy 5-lug brake rotors. Clean those up, slap them on, and we'll test fit the cool new fancy wheels I got for it. This is why I don't buy cheap gloves, because they just rip apart. It's basically brand new still, so hopefully don't have to repack my bearings. Still probably will if I have any wheel bearing grease, or at least put some fresh stuff in it. Try and pop this brand new wheel seal out. Probably still good. Yeah, brand new wheel seal. Wheel bearing. This is my second set of new rotors in like the last 5 years, because I keep going back and forth, and then the truck sat, now the truck sat again. So let's get the new rotors over here. So these are cheap rotors off of Rock Auto, and I can already tell that they are less thick than the brand new rotors I got from Napa. Well, what a surprise. I don't have any wheel bearing grease, or any grease I can really use actually. So gonna head to Walmart, get some brake clean, and hopefully they have some grease I can use to grease up these wheel bearings. We'll be right back. All right, we are back with goodies. Got better gloves. That's great, because it's about to get messy. Your adjustable wrench, you can use a ratchet with a socket or whatever, and then what you do is you tighten it while spinning the rotor, because you're seating the bearings in the races until it's tight. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the rotor the other way, and then just back it off with hair. So it's like in between loose and tight. Good. Mosquitoes. I can feel them on me now. Ugh. Right there. So much grease on that thing. I'm going to reuse this. I'm going to see if I have any good cotter pins. And get some more bug spray on. Good news, found some cotter pins that are new. They're quite a bit longer than the original one. Not the end of the world, but they're the same general size. So what I'm going to do is just take an idea, eyeball it. How did I miss that part? Getting freaking chewed up by mosquitoes. And just, there we go. Find my hole, there we go. And then what I always do, I always put some grease in the cap. Not a whole lot, just enough to fill in the end of the cap. So it acts as like a backup grease for that outer wheel bearing. There we go. That's hilarious that the rotor's brand new and they're actually thinner than the other brake rotors I got. Find my ratchet since I've been doing projects all night. Where did I put that thing? Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The fancy wheel Bernie's got. Time to show you guys. Here are the 6-bolt wheels we're getting rid of. Brand new tires on them still pretty much. Here we got 20-inch 2018 Dodge Charger RT wheels. A little bit of scrub on them, but I think they're going to make this truck look killer. No. 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 No way. No way. All that work. Wow. They're not going to fit. Wow. No freaking way. Wow. Wow. That's so annoying. Thought it was gonna work. Kind of fits, but it doesn't. This part of the rotor hits the outside of the wheel. I got a Buick that's puking transmission fluid, so I guess we're working on the Buick tonight now. See what's going on. Mostly on the ramps. Freaking tools everywhere. Thing left a huge puddle in the parking lot. Oh, my drive shaft is out too far. But I think we got issues everywhere. Other places. Like right there. Let's see if I can fix that. Don't know how I'm going to be able to seal that up. Oh, you can't see anything. Hello. Freaking. Doubt I got anything to seal that up. Sure, a lot of training fluid right there. Oh, more hot exhaust. Cool. See if I got an O-ring or something that'll fit on that to seal it. Maybe that'll work. Not really sure. Because I kind of need to seal that to get to work. Not cool. Concrete driveways. Not exactly comfortable at 11:30. We'll be right back. Well, going through everything, we found this guy and unopened universal O-ring assortment. So, see if something works. Well, now it's starting to freaking rain outside. We got an O-ring on there. Definitely not the right way to do it, but I don't really have a choice. Hopefully that'll seal up, get me to work and back tomorrow. Definitely gonna have to call drive shaft shop up and have a new drive shaft made because can't have freaking transmission leaks. But I think that'll do for now. Time for a beer. Well, it was a rough night tonight, not gonna lie. Probably gonna go back to square one with the Dakota, swap it back to 6 lugs, and clean house. I've invested way too much into this wheel swap, and it's time to just move forward. And with the Buick, hopefully I can get back and forth to work tomorrow, because kind of have to do that. Well, I am at work. It's 2 days later, and yesterday, after I drove the Buick to work again, it started reaching over 200 degrees, and my cooling fan didn't seem to be turning on. So I checked fuses, checked the switch, checked the power source, and came under the hood to look at the actual connector on the fan, and the ground terminal actually broke off of the circuit board. The solder joints broke on the actual fan. So today I'm gonna try fixing the solder joints, or else I might have to get a new cooling fan, or hopefully there's a part out there somewhere to fix my cooling fan. But so far this week it just never ends. But it's about to start raining outside, and with the way Minnesota's weather has been, it could hail. So gotta figure out how to get the Buick in the garage. But thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe. Keep up to date with all my videos. I'm trying to get back on track, but life is crazy, man. And you know, sometimes you forget to set up a camera, and It's hard. But get out there, find them, fix them, and drive them.